Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another edition of Magic Interviews. I am Teacher Keisha, and today I am here with Teacher Jordan. I am so excited about
Yes, me too, me too.
this interview. Very good. So, Jordan, let's jump right in.
Awesome.
How long have you been with Magic Ears?
So I actually joined Magic Years on January 29th, and my first class, I was looking into this today, and it blew my mind. My first class was actually on March 16th. Yeah,
Wow.
so I
Wow.
think I took some extra time with the process.
Okay.
And to be honest, I think I had some stuff going on in New York that I really wanted to prioritize with my career. But now that I'm all settled in, I have a full open schedule. Teaching has been going great, and my
Excellent.
ranking has been moving up, which is exciting. So I
Good.
took my time in the beginning, but here I am, working
Very
hard and
good.
making progress.
Let me ask you, how did you feel about the process, the hiring process? How did you feel? Did that go smoothly for you?
Yes, it went very smoothly for me. I feel like I knew what to expect. To be honest, I joined the Q&A page first to kind of do some research and things like that. So I did feel very confident and comfortable with what was happening throughout the process.
Very good. Very
Yeah,
good. Excellent. So, what initially attracted you to Magic Ears as opposed to another company?
totally. So from what I saw on the Q&A page, I think the camaraderie was very attractive to me.
Yes.
Um, Working together, hearing from employees, whether it be them from Beijing or within the United States, teachers who are actively teaching on the platform, and being a name and not a number was very attractive to me as well.
Oh
So
yeah.
I personally, I get to message with employees from Beijing, which is something you don't do with other ESL companies. So it
Exactly.
makes me feel special, and it makes me feel part of a family, which I think is very important. You don't want to work someplace where you just don't feel special,
Right.
important,
You're
things
just
like
a
that.
number or
Exactly.
teacher.
So that was something very interesting to me that I really liked, and that pulled
Mhm.
me in this direction.
Yes, I think that's actually what attracts a lot of people to Magic Ears. Being a name, not a number, very small company. It's just a family. It's a tight knit family.
Right, and talking about that, I think also the personalized feedback was something that you don't get anywhere else, which is very important
Right.
because you're always wanting to grow into the best you, the best version of you, the best teacher that you can be. And with Magic Years, you're able to do so because after
eh,
certain classes,
Right.
there's a message that says, Jordan, incredible job, but you know what? Can you work on this because you're so good at this? Let's balance you out and make you the best teacher
Right.
possible. And I think that's great. I think that's really cool.
I do too. I do too. Well, great. Great.
Yeah.
So, what's actually the best thing about teaching with Magic Ears?
You know what? This I was very scared of the 1 versus 4.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
was so scared
That can be a
because
little
on
intimidating.
and
Yeah.
especially online.
Hmm.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I teach dance, and so I
Oh,
I am able to have a classroom of 20 dance students and have a
right.
blast, but online it's a lot different. It's
Right.
green. Um,
Yes.
but I love it. I love it. And that's one of my favorite things is getting to work with 4 students every morning because they're
Right.
able to interact. You're
Hmm.
able to interact with all of them. Um, and it starts your morning off with great energy. It's
It
so fun.
does. Oh, it does. It does. And your energy is just woo. I feel it. I feel it. I love it.
Bring it on.
Yes, I love it. I know your students enjoy your class. I
Well,
know they
thank
do.
you.
So, what is your rank right now with Magic Ears?
So I am a junior teacher. I ranked up
Okay.
after my 10 classes, which was
Okay.
very exciting.
Hmm.
Um, but I also have to do a little shout out. Enzo messaged me and asked if I'd like to create a workshop. So
Okay.
with my career and my path, I decided to create the Teacher's Toolbox for traveling teachers.
Okay.
And so it's kind of an insight for teachers on the go, on the road, and how to make sure that you're creating a fun environment for your students, how to have a nice clean background and classroom, lighting for on the go, props for on the go, things like that.
That is awesome. And we
Yeah,
we always have something, kind of pertaining to travel on the Q&A website. People want to know, hey, do you travel with Magic Ears? And, how does that work? And
totally.
so,
Hey,
yeah, so that
I'm
would be an
excited.
excellent workshop.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. So let's talk about that some more. What is it like traveling with Magic Ears?
It's so nice. I love the flexibility. Support is always there for me if I message them saying, hey, here's what's going on. I'm moving to a new city. Let's check the internet. Let's do this and that.
Right.
For me, it works. I have my background. This background travels with me everywhere.
Wow.
I think Carly has seen it in a few different places. My lighting, I'm usually in a hotel, so the lighting isn't always the best in hotels. So
Right.
I've created my own lighting and bought some things that work for me that create a nice light for the classroom.
Okay.
And I know Lily is the expert on lighting. So if you have
She-
questions, go to Lily. But for on the road, I have some tips that I share in my workshop that work really nicely. A lot
Okay.
of my props as I'm looking are 1D or 2D. I
Okay.
don't have a lot of 3D props just because they're bulky and they don't
Right.
work for me. But a lot of my 2D props, if I do have 3D, they're very malleable. They're felt stuffed, so I can squish
Right.
them in my suitcase.
Mhm.
But it's really nice for me. I like traveling. It's part of my job, and
Right.
I'm able to have this classroom and my props and meet
Mhm.
the bottom lines of Magic Ears. So it's worked
Yeah.
for me very well.
That's great. So I was going to ask what your essential tools are for traveling,
Let's see.
but
Totally. So,
okay.
I mean, yeah, you'll see this in the workshop. So come join
Okay.
me. But
Yeah.
so let's see. I have all of my stuff is like it's
Oh,
3D, but it's felt and it's stuffed.
right.
And then I also have, these are so fun, and I think the kids love them. I also have my finger puppets, which are really
Oh, I
to throw
love
into a
those.
suitcase.
Yes.
Um,
So
I have
cute.
all of my flashcards, which are essential for letters and numbers.
Right.
I have my whiteboard. I have more felt, fun letters.
Awesome.
So yeah, those are my
Yeah.
essentials that I think work really well for me on the road that I'm
Okay.
able to travel with, which
Yes.
is really nice. And
And
it
your
meets,
backdrop, right? Backdrop.
yeah,
goes-
I mean, this is just, it's not a tablecloth. It's a little more sturdy, but it's
Okay.
foldable, laminated,
Okay.
string of emojis. Yeah, so
Yeah.
everything travels really well.
Okay. That's great. I
Yeah.
love it. I love everything about
Oh,
this interview.
thank you. Yeah,
And
thanks.
you.
And you too.
So let me ask this. Do you think your dance, or I'm assuming theater experience, helps with your online teaching persona? You know, we all have our little online teaching persona.
You know, hey, you're not wrong. Absolutely. I'm a little biased. I think it does. I think I started dancing when I was 7 and have been in
Okay.
front of audiences since I was 7.
Mhm.
So I'm really comfortable in front of people. I love interacting with people.
Right.
But I think the energy that it brings, yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm ever since I was 7, I've been energetic. I love using my hands. So I think that helps my TPR, to be quite honest.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh
comes
yeah.
very natural to me. And so I do think it helps quite a bit. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, great.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan, I just want to say one more time, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
Of
This
course, Keisha.
interview has been amazing, and I'm sure the people have enjoyed it. So
I
thank you so
hope.
much, Jordan.
Of
And,
course. See you
and thank
soon.
you guys for tuning in. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Bye-bye.